everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Today we have an exciting matchup between two teams looking to perform on a big stage. It's the Steelers going up against the Colts. So with that, we'll send you up to the Hoosier State and Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. We say hello to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Tonight, it's the final morsel at our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
Time for us to get a peek at Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. A division win in Week 11 over the Browns. 24-9 was the final. A tough day throwing the ball in Cleveland. He finished with 167 yards, did Roethlisberger. No touchdowns or INTs.
And when you think of Big Ben, you think of the huge production he often puts up. But what people have to focus in on is Big Ben's about winning. Doesn't matter what his numbers are. How does he rally his team to victory? And how about this little nugget? He has more wins as a starting quarterback in Cleveland than any other Cleveland Browns quarterback since the Browns came back as an expansion team.
Wow, I like that nugget. Also helped him snap a 4-game losing streak. On your screen now, here are the offensive starters. At wideout, Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Without a doubt, a true number one receiver. It doesn't matter to him how defenses want to cover him. He sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now Roethlisberger, hauled in by Wheaton over the middle. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Roethlisberger, and he's got the AFC leader in receiving yards last year, Antonio Brown. Give him 18 on that one, and it'll give the Steelers a first down. Week 10 against Dallas, Brown had a season-high 154. Week 11, about half that, 8 catches, 76 yards.
Didn't need any more in this game in the win against Cleveland. And the thing I admire most about Antonio Brown, by all accounts, across the league, he is not going to be outworked. And he works efficiently, too, trying to take the best of other guys' games, incorporate it into his, and boy, what a package that's turned out to be.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
On second down, it's Bell. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. And on 3rd down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 2. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts the defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out come the Indianapolis Colts and Andrew Luck. These guys got their 11th straight win over the Tennessee Titans in Week 11. 24-17 was the final. In fact, for the Colts and Andrew Luck, back-to-back wins for the first time this season.
And they're trying to put together a string now, trying to put together a streak because their goal, win the division, which means they have to chase down the Houston Texans, who are setting the pace right now. But Andrew Luck, to me, looks like he's rounding into form, becoming more and more consistent as this season goes on.
A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Hey. We got 3. Three down.
So 1 quarter in the books here on a Thanksgiving night. 7-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message.